Hey, Spitwads, if you're hiring for your business on your own, you're basically, you're just putting a roadblock right in your own way because you need to breathe, take it easy, and keep it simple. And if you're hiring, you need Indeed, and here is why. Indeed is the hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. We like it simple. We like to keep it simple and do it the best way possible. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills, Indeed's powerful hiring platform can help you do it all at once. They streamlined hiring with powerful tools so you can find matched candidates the easiest way possible. Like I said, one of the things we love about Indeed is that it makes all of the hiring process simple and all in one place. It's so easy. It's so simple. And candidates who you invite to apply are 3 times more likely to actually apply for your job than candidates who only see it in search. So they make it super, super simple. It's an unbelievably powerful hiring platform, delivering 4 times more hires than any of the other job sites combined, according to Talent Nest 2019. Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/ballers. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/ballers. Just go to Indeed.com/ballers and support the show by saying you heard about it on this podcast. Indeed.com/ballers. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
What happens when 3 buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
Do karate with my iced latte, Kia!
Okay.
I feel like I did not pronounce the word latte correctly.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. I was going to say.
Do karate with my iced latte.
I loved it. I really loved it. I was just confused about what the iced thing was. I thought it was iced lightning.
Ooh.
I thought it was like you're trying to mush the
I
syllables.
was going latte, but somehow just Charlie Brown, the football got pulled right at the end. I was feeling it.
It's amazing how many times I've thought I've been on the right path with a scat, and then you get in. And it's like the eye of a hurricane.
Oh yeah, I mean you're just looking at that train. You're like, I could beat that. I can beat that train, no problem.
That's exactly it. So the music starts going.
Yes.
And you have one mental run through because it does the same drop at the very beginning, and you time it out. And you're like, that's it.
Oh man,
that's
I've
what I'm going
never
with.
Done that.
Well, that's why yours are always terrible.
Mine
Jason.
are awesome.
Yeah, we know that you're not going to get another shot because we're an unrelenting group of people.
Yeah.
We're not going to forgive. We're going to commemorate, save the file, and
There's only so much RAM.
yeah, you're not going to lose it. But welcome into the Spitballers, episode 168. Would you rather on the show today? We'll be answering some life advice questions, and we'll be completing the Mascot Battle Royale. We'll be doing the NHL today. Now, Jason knows so little about the NHL, he asked openly whether many of these teams were real. And
What was the Florida?
you thought there was
the
like
Panthers.
a Wolves or something?
Oh yeah. Well,
You thought the Hollywood Wolves were
Google
a
said
team?
there was a Hollywood Wolves. I'm like, all right. I'm surprised that Hollywood has a team because it's not even a real city.
But the mascots are what matter here.
Hold on. Hollywood is not a real city.
Correct. Hollywood is not a real city.
Hold on.
Do you want to make sure of that?
I will Google,
As
but
in,
I'm
like,
pretty confident.
As in your address cannot be Hollywood?
It can technically be Hollywood, but it is not.
Wouldn't that say
It's a
that?
district within the city of Los Angeles.
There it is. Boom, bam. It
But
is not,
but your address can be in Hollywood.
I mean, it's,
Wouldn't that mean you live in Hollywood?
I think we're wrong on this one to question him.
No, yeah. You're saying you were talking to Mike there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's
might.
correct. That's correct.
But
I used
hold
to
on,
live
no.
there.
But okay, yeah, you used to live there. That's exactly my point.
Well, no, you can live in New England, but that's not a state or a city.
That's
But Mike's saying you could put it on your
your address.
your post.
Does when someone sends you a piece of mail, does
You
it
can't
say
put Tinseltown on there, can you?
no? Does it say Hollywood on the envelope or not?
This is a thing in the United States of America where you can have an address that has like almost like a DBA of the city name when you actually
They'll
are
find
located.
They'll find you.
that you're actually located in a legitimate the actual city, the incorporated city is
Los Angeles.
right, and that's all throughout the country. This is not exclusive to Hollywood. But yes,
but it's a real place, and it's in an address.
And that's fine. I'm
So
not
it's
saying
a
it's not a
real-
place. I'm saying it's not a city.
Okay, well, whatever. It's a village. I don't care.
Right.
I'm
I don't know when it's appropriate to move on. You guys are in a spirited debate.
because this is just this. People come here to learn, and
I'm not learning anything.
We're learning right
you're
now.
learning a ton. You're learning that Hollywood is not its own city.
I'm learning you can live in a place that's not a real place, but you can still get your mail there,
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
even though we all agree it's not real.
Yeah, well,
But there is a city in California called West Hollywood.
Oh,
That's
there
an
you go.
actual city.
Oh,
you
it
go.
is? It's formally a city?
Yep.
Just not regular Hollywood?
So
Correct.
how does that? That's so confusing.
There is no east side of Hollywood, is what you're saying.
That's right. There's only West Side.
There's only west.
So, look, I mean, it's the West Side Story from Hollywood.
Ooh, I'm a shark.
At
I mean-
Spitballers Pod on Twitter, Apple Podcasts. Thank you for subscribing, reviewing the show over there. We read them. We appreciate them. And, well, I was going to say we're going to jump into Would You Rather, but I don't even have the button.
Oh, no.
So that's Al's
Producers.
fault. There it is.
Would you rather?
I do need to apologize real quick. Sorry to cut you off there, Andy. I said producers, implying that it was the fault of our producing team that the button was not there.
Well,
but
I'll
in fact, it was just one of them.
I'll take partial responsibility.
Because the button was there.
The button, well, I mean,
was the button there?
no, look, I just accepted partial responsibility. He normally puts them really elegantly at the top in order of what's happening on the show. That's where I look.
So this is a Ron Burgundy situation.
He had last week's drops in there because he gives this show no attention. Would you rather, Jonathan from the website?
It's got 6 zip codes. How
Would-
can this?
Oh my gosh. Would you rather have anything or have everything? What does that even mean?
Oh, let's get deep.
What is happening today?
Let's get deep.
Would you rather have anything or have everything? So is this just like,
Well, look, if you have everything, nothing is special.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you
you also. Yeah, if you have everything, do you have nothing? Is that the same thing? Because we all the phrase "everyone is special," but if everyone is special, that means that nobody is special. Mathematically, it cancels itself out. So if you have everything, do you in fact have nothing?
I believe that is the case. I believe if you have everything,
I do feel like you strip things from people.
You strip.
If you say everybody's special, you strip the ability to have a special moment or a special day or a special accomplishment.
Absolutely, and really, what you're doing is you're just lying. First of
Yeah.
all, because everyone's not special.
I've met plenty of people that are like, that is the plainest person I've ever
Yeah,
met. in my
you
life.
are-
There is
you are-
nothing significant or special
How
about
would you
them.
describe them? I would just say
Ordinary.
they're unspecial. It's like one of my unspecial friends. Just
Run of the mill.
total plain vanilla yogurt.
Yeah. So, but I still am having a hard time with this one because, is this like a warehouse? Do I have everything in a warehouse, or do I have everything at my disposal? Isn't having everything at my disposal the same as having anything at
Well-
my disposal?
Well, here's the thing: if you have everything, think about the vastness of that, right? You have the world; it's all yours, which just means that that none of that matters. If you have anything you want, then that one thing you want becomes extremely valuable, and you could put it where you live.
It's like, look at lunch. What do you want for lunch? Yeah, anything. What if you say, what do you want for lunch? Everything.
Well, now I'm taking the everything. Because now that you put it in lunch terms, you totally swayed me to the other side. Because if you ask, like, if I go to a restaurant and they say you can have anything you want, my
Ooh,
order would.
That's what they. Yeah. Do you want anything or do you want everything?
If they say you can have anything you want, I would want everything. I would say yes, please.
I can't wrap my head around the practicality of this question. Because do you get anything you want anytime you want? Or is this purely philosophical here?
I think this is philosophy. You don't come to the Spitballers podcast for actionable
yes.
advice. You come for deep.
So then I'm
thought.
with you. I'm with you on the if you have everything, you have nothing is unique and special. It's like when I was a kid, I still tell my kids this. Like, if I wanted to collect sports cards today, you know, I could just go buy a bunch of packs of sports cards or go on eBay and buy a bunch of things.
Because you're a grown man.
Because I'm
You
a grown man.
You got some money
and
in your pocket.
I could waste some of my money in that way. But as a kid, it was like I saved like 3 allowances to buy one pack, and that pack was uniquely special because it took time to get. Or Christmas came, and why Christmas was special is I got 3 or 4 things I could never afford.
Let me put it this way, Andy. Let's say you had everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's your birthday.
Yeah, I get nothing.
How much does that suck?
It's not special.
No.
Because you already have everything.
What, you're going to get
What
doubles?
if it was your birthday every day?
Doubles
Or it's
of-
just one day?
Yeah, exactly. I've seen a great video. I think Elmo might have been behind it about what if
the Elmo?
the one
The
and only
philosopher?
The director.
Elmo. Where
From Hollywood.
it was Christmas every day.
Yeah.
And they thought it was like the wish came true, and then it sucked because
Oh, that's in the Duck Kids. Donald Duck it's Mickey #2. Mickey's Christmas Special #2.
maybe that's what it is. I'll bet there's more than one of these stories.
No. They could only tell that story once. But so I don't know. We've probably covered this. Look, we're 168 episodes in to this podcast. We're over
Lucky
1,000.
number 168.
We're over 1,000 podcasts in on the Fantasy Footballers. So I don't know what we have and what we have not talked about. But this is we think we want everything. Right? Like
Okay.
I want to have it all. And I'm going to narrow this down to the streaming debate, the streaming conversation. Because I know that you two are on the complete opposite side. I believe.
Let's see.
When a new show is released,
yes.
should every episode be available at release, or should it be once a week? Do you want everything, or you just want to have something?
If
Like
you
anything.
release one episode at a time, it is because your platform is tiny and you don't have enough catalog for me to blast through it, and you're worried about hooking me and
You're
keeping my
talking-
money longer. No, you give me everything.
You're talking to Disney Plus.
I'm talking to Disney Plus,
And HBO.
HBO, and who else? There's at least one more.
Yeah, you're
Apple
talking
TV.
all the platforms.
Everybody but Netflix.
Well,
No, actually, Netflix does that too. They don't only release it that way.
yeah,
There's shows on Netflix that go one at
I
a
have
time.
never seen a one-at-a-time show on Netflix since House of Cards.
All right, maybe it's been a while.
Yeah.
No, they're like, "Here, stuff your face.
Yeah.
You can't get enough. Here's more.
I think I
Feed that
Do you want everything, or do you just want the one?
I like one a week.
I love one a week.
I think it gives you something to look forward to.
It's so
I mean,
much
let's just
better.
be clear with the listenership. Jason is not the case study focus group that these companies are looking for. Jason, the other day, and I'm just going to quote it.
Mr. Menu Everything
Let
over
me
here.
Let me just quote Jason Moore. The other day, within recent memory, he said, "My wife and I just started Peaky Blinders, the show. At lunch today."
Okay, so lay the foundation for this. Because I'm aware of the title. I don't know when it came out. I have no idea how many episodes there are, how many seasons there are. But I think that's very important for the context of this.
There are 5 full seasons of Peaky Blinders.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. The other day he says, "We're just started Peaky Blinders. We like it so far." At lunch today he said, "We have a few episodes left of Peaky Blinders." This was not a large amount of time.
Look, that's not on me. This is by the order of the Peaky Blinders. I had to watch it that fast, but in my defense, if I could have another gripe on streaming shows,
More seasons.
more episodes per season. Because look, and I think I can get you guys on my side on this one thing.
Okay.
The Peaky Blinders, which is a great show, not a sponsor.
So now that you've watched it all, is it a good show?
Is a great show.
Okay.
Fantastic. Not for everybody.
Scarecrow's in it, right?
But yes, Scarecrow is in it.
Okay.
He's outstanding. But there's only 6 episodes every single season, which is insane.
It's like a night. That's one night for you.
It's right. Well, it's half a night, but I would say that that's what do they call those when a limited series? You know what I mean? Like that's what they're doing that every season. 6 episodes not enough. Get your act together.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
it's a
who
great
does? I mean, 6. Yes, I agree.
6 is a limited amount.
10 is the the barometer for this
Is
a
that like
full season.
Stranger Things, like 8 or 9 or 10, somewhere around there?
Somewhere around there.
All right. Well, we should move on.
So I'm changing my answer officially to everything.
Yeah. Jennifer from Patreon, would you rather have a perpetually runny nose or perpetually watery eyes?
Oh man,
I have this problem with one of my eyes.
You have perpetually
still
watery,
have one eye that just
watery
waters?
eye.
Yeah, the left side of my left eye is always
Wait,
water.
hold on. So it's one side.
That's right.
Of one eye.
Is this
That's
a
right.
tear duct dilemma?
Could be.
But no. But
No,
it's-
tear ducts are on the inside.
Yeah, there's only one tear duct.
Yeah, so it's not okay. So we've ruled that out. Not a tear duct problem.
It's my outside tear duct.
I've got 4 tear ducts. You should see me cry.
Well, there's your problem.
I go nuts when there's a sad movie on. I could drown someone.
I cry quattro.
Now, do you are you feeling extra sad on the left side of your body?
I might be. I mean, this could be a stroke situation. I'm not sure.
Oh no!
Like I not a doctor, so I'm not entirely sure, but I do know. Here's what's crazy is like
It looks a little watery
I don't know.
right now.
I don't know if you guys see me do this a lot, but I'll bet you anything that we've got literally thousands of hours of recording. The amount that I do this and touch and get that
You wipe that spot?
I thought you were
That's
just thinking.
This is how I think. I touch the side of my eye and I go,
Well, we all everyone's got a tick from
A
time to
thinking
time.
tick, yeah.
My
And I thought
thinking
that was
tip-
yours.
No, mine's rubbing my lips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen you do that
I
too.
always rub when I'm deep in thought. I don't know that I'm rubbing my lips. I'm always rubbing my lips. But
You're a weird guy, Ace.
We've all got our idiosyncrasies. I just got a few more.
That explains why sitting over here at this desk, I've always thought you were crying, and Mike has never thought you were crying.
Right, you're on my left.
I
So now, what was the other option? Oh, runny nose all the time.
mean, a runny nose is
In this day and age, you're not allowed.
that's like socially
yeah,
unacceptable.
yeah.
Yes,
true.
yeah, it's.
Also, you've stayed relatively healthy for touching your eyes and your lips all day long.
Yeah, I have. What's crazy is for all of my lack of
Hygiene,
no, I've got good hygiene, but for all of my lack of
willpower.
willpower's a good one. You can add that to the list. Taking care of myself.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's health-wise, physical
Discipline.
activity, discipline, those things, all of those.
I think we were Exhibit A was that you've consumed 30 hours of Peaky Blinders in about 2 days.
I mean, it's Peaky Blinders. But we have had blood tests, done for doctor visits, and we've got insurance as a company, and we've all had to go get our health checked up on. And every single time, I'm healthy as a horse. I don't have blood pressure problems. I don't have pre-diabetes, which is shocking because I should. I'm a pretty
He's been buying blood from someone else for a long time.
I'm a pretty healthy fella, and that is something I should never have verbalized out loud.
Does it give you a false sense of security?
No, it gives me a jinx I don't want to live with.
All right. The stuff, I don't know if the runny nose, I could handle that. But runny eyes.
I wipe my tear on my eye all the time. I don't feel like I immediately need to go wash my hands. If I wipe,
You wash your hands if you blow your nose or something?
if I wipe my nose, like if my nose is draining and I wipe it, I am
Oh, it's super gross if
that
you use your
hand
bare
is-
hand.
well, sometimes you have to. If you don't have a tissue or something,
Just give it a little flick.
I feel like that hand is now unusable.
Yeah,
Until-
that- no,
you know what I
that's
mean?
fair.
Like I if you have to wipe up a runny nose, now it's like I'm down to one hand. I've got one wipe left. I better not be driving, or I'm gonna be driving with my chin.
I think I've talked about on this show that as a wee lad, the allergies and everything that I had to deal with, that I would often do the bull ring with the Kleenex, where you twist it up because
You're saying both sides of the nose.
because you get to the point where your nose is just so raw
You poor thing.
that I appreciate that. Thank you. But part of that, then, as a younger lad, I would often go to just like a full hand swipe up.
Ooh, that
And
sounds gross.
It
That's how
became
you get green hair.
well, no, that's exactly where I'm going, and not the hair. But apparently, when I was like a 4 or 5 year old, I would always just have a a shiny, crusty-looking forehead.
No, you put
Yeah.
boogers on your forehead?
I dragged it all the way up, and now, like, my youngest, who, bless his soul, he inherited the
Booger boy.
He inherited the schnoz of his old man and all of the mucus problems. He too has joined the club with the shiny forehead.
Now, I can think of a product to cure these ills. Now, you used to roll up the Kleenex and put Kleenex on both sides. That's not going to stay there long. That's not a permanent fix.
You'd be surprised.
But what if there were basically like plugs with a strap that went behind your head and just held your nose closed?
You want your nose closed?
Is your nose open when you bull ring it with Kleenex? When you shove Kleenex
No, but
in
it's
both
not.
nostrils?
It's not restricting the flow of.
But it doesn't sound like this.
With my
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm down for the strap.
I mean, I don't deal with.
You could at least do like fun animal noses then, like a
Oh, that's true.
like
Like
a
a little
trunk
pig nose.
or a pig nose.
They didn't have allergy medicine when you were a kid, eh?
Oh, they had it.
No match for you?
Yeah, allergy medicine.
That was pre-Claritin days.
That's a racket. That's snake oil.
Right. I'm going to vote for the runny nose because
Oh, there was a question.
I think that the perpetually watery eyes, not just one side of one eye like Jason, but if both my eyes were watery all the time, it just makes life difficult.
It does, but wiping your eye is, I think, far more socially acceptable than wiping a runny nose.
Exactly.
So you're worried about the wipe, not how it affects, like my vision being obfuscated by tears all the time.
That was an incredibly big word.
Yeah.
Um,
O-B-F.
I am so impressed right now.
You
No,
don't
that
even know if
was
it's
the-
real.
No, I know.
I assume it's real.
obfuscated. I just can't spell it or say it.
John from Patreon, would you rather have to poop underwear or poop? Wait.
What's funny is this kind of made sense because I know that there are dogs who have eaten underwear and they have to poop it out.
All right, let me try that
let's
again.
try. Would you rather poop underwear
Yeah.
or wear it?
I didn't read that well. John from Patreon, would you rather have to poop underwater or poop in zero gravity?
Interesting.
Well, this one's really easy unless you constrain the underwater one, because if I am pooping underwater in the ocean, that's fine.
Is that fine?
It is. If I'm pooping underwater in my pool or in a bathtub or somewhere constrained where it's floating around me like zero gravity, that's a different story.
But both are floating around you, right? Like no matter what, even if you're in the ocean,
don't care.
it's floating around you. But my point is this.
The salt takes care of it.
Yeah, sanitary.
Wait, does the salt really? No, that was a lie. Okay, you almost got me there. You almost gullibled me into this. The salt kills all the bacteria.
He starts putting salt.
Just put salt on it.
Oh man,
Dog threw up. Just put some salt on it. You're fine.
starts taking dumps in the kitchen.
Yeah, man, that would be great though if you could just put some salt on it. Like, we got a huge bacteria problem. Just put some salt. But my point is, like, when you're in zero gravity, there's nothing connecting. I mean, there's technically still molecules there, right? Like, there's gas, but there's liquid around you that is connecting you to the fecal matter. I feel like
water.
In water, but
That's worse than zero.
in zero gravity, it's away from me and nothing is connecting.
Just
it to
depends
me.
on what kind of number 2 we got today.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So,
a good
Water may come with the package.
Oh man, zero gravity is worse for the loosey goosey
Yeah.
deuce.
Astronauts have to have some type of vacuum, right?
They have
Oh
to.
yeah, they don't.
There's a vacuum toilet,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's
More of, I think it would be the opposite of a vacuum, right? Like
What, like blowing? 'Cause that's not good.
Wait.
just stay in there. You stay in.
Okay, hold on. No, I'm not talking about getting it out of your body. They don't have a vacuum to get it out of the body. There's no way.
No, I know, but it's like I'm imagining some kind of just a vacuum hose that just goes right up next to the bum, and while you're going, you hold the button and turns it on. Because if there's nothing,
No.
if it's just you and zero gravity and a hole, it's not going in there. It's not happening.
Well, no, it's not going to go. You're not going to sit on a toilet. Maybe what they do is
Because
they
you
just
can't sit.
No, I know,
Where's
but
it
okay,
going?
I've got an idea. Here's what I would do. Now, NASA, if you're listening.
I'm
This
sure they
is
have
trippy.
not figured. They're still struggling.
Well,
with,
they
with
could
the potty
be struggling,
problem.
but listen, if all you do
We
is
got to the moon, but we
you
can't-
take off
Can't
that
poop in
suit,
space.
you take off that suit, and you just do your duty. You just squeeze one out. Okay. Ziploc bag, man. You just hover right over to that, zip it up, done.
like an air grab of your
Air grab of your turd. You just
See, what I
like
was-
a net, like a butterfly in a beautiful net. You just put it right over, zip it up. You can keep it as trophies or expel it into space, whatever you want.
Well, that's where the loosey-goosey's a problem. I thought you were going to say there was a part of the space station or the spacecraft where you do just go into the zero gravity, then you leave that area, and then you
airlock it out.
airlock it
Right.
out.
Well, that's where I was saying the blower is
Do
to
we
get
do we
into
hold the
space.
poo or do we
No,
do
we
we
got
eject
it.
it?
Is there a poo room?
There has to be poop in space. There has to be now.
There is poop floating. Oh, we definitely ejected into space. I know that for a fact.
Do we
That's
really?
Yeah.
awesome.
We
That is
absolutely
awesome.
do.
This
We don't-
space is claimed as ours.
We do not bring it back. No, we blast that stuff out into the great beyond.
This was actually on my list as one of the liar facts that
Oh.
there's like 96 bags of poop on the moon right now.
Thank you.
Wait, we
Wait,
sent
why
it
on
to
the
the moon?
moon?
Oh, because of the moon's gravity. It just
No,
loves it.
There's no
moon
gravity
landings.
on the moon, is there?
There's some gravity.
Wait, say
Oh.
that again.
From the moon landings.
They
Hold
took
on.
96 turns. Man, when you land on the moon, you gotta go. Listen, you might go twice, you might go 4 times, but if you step foot on that moon, you gotta turn.
No.
96
Wait.
bags of poop on the
Okay,
moon?
so no, this has to be they landed on the moon and they brought everything out.
Correct.
Okay.
So
okay.
there's
Why would they
96
leave it
poops on the way to the moon?
There's an
The 6
infinitely
Apollo
growing
missions that
space.
landed on the moon produced 96 bags of waste.
Okay, but that doesn't
That
mean
seems
that
like
they're
a
on,
children's
that they-
book. The
they didn't-
96 bags of poop on the moon.
They didn't leave them on
Take
the moon,
one
did
down,
they?
They did.
pass it around.
Why would you leave it on? You have the infinite space of space, and you're gonna be like, let's
Why-
leave it here so we can. Someone's gonna find this.
Wait, you're saying why didn't you just swing it and huck it?
All
into
you got to
space?
do is one. I mean, if you just give one little light toss in a direction away, it's going forever
Well, but that thing.
till it lands in some.
What if that thing hits orbit and comes back to the space station?
What would we do if we found the space poop of another creature?
Oh my!
Would that? What if that was the first
proof
sign
of
of
life?
intelligence life on another planet? Was we found a bag
a bag?
full of green,
You find a
purple
bag
poop?
that says,
Some
take a whiff of this.
Yes, that's what it says. Well, that's what we write on ours. I don't know what the aliens would do.
take a whiff of this.
just pranking aliens, man. It's
Oh.
totally worth it.
What was there a question here?
I have no idea. Pooping in zero gravity or
Oh, I would. Oh, or underwater. I'm totally taking zero gravity now.
Yeah, you
This
gotta
is
go. Zero
really?
fascinating.
You both think that?
Let me ask
Water.
you this.
Look, the water means that poop can get into my ears. That's my concern.
Yes.
Oh,
your
okay.
ears, your eyes, and also try to Ziploc bag that thing underwater. It's going to be very.
Yeah.
It's possible, but it's going to be moving away from you as you
Haven't-
try to approach.
Haven't all of us had one of our kids at one point in time take a dump in the pool?
No, never.
In the pool?
None of you have had to clean up poop in a pool.
No.
What
Good-
about poop
good
in
parent alert.
What about a poop in? Yeah, the good parents keep their toddlers from pooping.
Oh, keep them in diapers.
No, you put him in a swim diaper.
What about the bathtub?
Nope, we've never had a tub poop
I
either.
don't know.
That-
Maybe my wife.
I've
does
had
does.
to
happen.
clean up a
Yes.
tub poop.
I understand that certainly does
It
happen.
was a great time.
Mhm, mhm. Okay.
But moving on now.
I know what I'm doing after the show.
Zero
and that is-
gravity pooping?
Oh, I wish. No, that is researching how scientists poop in space. And I don't know why they're scientists. They might not be. Astronauts was the word I was looking for, but specifically now scientists. I want to
I'm
know
going to
how
research how scientists poop on Earth.
Yes, I want to
The
know.
scientists have got to
Have
do
they
it.
figured out something better than what I'm doing?
Okay. Yeah, I have an alert for you.
Okay.
So in 2018, NASA spent $23 million on a new and improved toilet for astronauts on the International Space Station.
There we go.
To get around the problems of zero-gravity bathroom breaks, the new toilet is specially designed vacuum toilet.
Yes!
There are two parts.
Yes!
A hose with a funnel at the end for peeing and
Yes!
Wow, Mike.
Yes!
a small raised toilet seat for pooping.
Mike.
I would have done this for $18 million, NASA. I was here the whole time.
Now, this brings up a new problem.
Yes.
Oh, no. Let's keep it going.
We might need to choose the underwater because I don't have $23 million to make this. I mean, if they had to invest $23 million to fix this problem, it sounds like pooping in zero gravity is
We
a
don't have-
no-win situation.
Do we have any pool toilets that have been invented down at the bottom of the pool?
All you got to do is take that little cleaner off the end of that tube, and then just done. I saved money. I didn't even have to spend on this thing.
Feel bad for the pool guy.
Little
All right.
barracuda. Oh, barracuda. Let's go.
Barrapupa, it's right there,
Well,
Jason.
number 2 is how I went. I thought it worked.
Okay. That was a lot of poop talk.
Al, I know that you want us to stay here, but do I have permission to move on?
You do.
Hey, Spitwads, let's talk about something that I think we notice gets very, very important the older we get, and that is sleep. As our stress levels rise, as the responsibilities and challenges increase, sleep and prioritizing quality sleep is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. And that's why I want to talk to you about a product I absolutely love, the Hatch Restore 2. You can go back to the original products that Hatch made. We've used those in our kids' rooms for years, well before they were a sponsor. Now, we tried the Hatch Restore 2, absolutely fell in love with it. It has helped us prioritize sleep and waking up the right way. My wife loves it, and it's sitting right on our bedside table. Think of the Hatch Restore 2 as your bedside sleep guide, your ally in rest. It is an innovative, all-in-one dream machine. It is a sound machine, light and alarm clock, and it is beautifully designed. It is very simple. There's these 2 buttons on the top, and you hit one of them to just say goodnight, basically, and it'll turn on the sound machine, and then you can set the alarm to wake you up at the right time, and the alarm is this slow, glowing, golden light that starts to wake you up. No more jarring alarms. You've got this gentle wake up with the sunrise alarm clock. We love it. Right now, Hatch is offering our listeners $20 off your purchase of a Hatch Restore 2 and free shipping at hatch.co/ballers. Sleep deeply and wake gently with the Restore 2. Go to hatch.co/ballers to get $20 off and free shipping. That's hatch.co/ballers.
Spitballers to the rescue.
Alec from Patreon, I am getting married in 12 months
Oh, congratulations, Alec.
Yeah.
and divorced in 16.
Oh, that's
No,
so
that's
sad,
not what
Alec.
he said. He
Oh.
said, I'm getting married in 12 months, and I got to get it right and get it tight before the beach honeymoon.
Yes, you do.
What actor's body should I be aspiring towards? What
Ooh.
muscles should be most important?
I mean, there's only one answer to this.
Okay, let's hear it.
I mean, it's Ryan Reynolds by
Okay.
10 billion.
What about Baby Goose? Doesn't he got
No,
what it takes?
Give me a break.
He's
Ryan Reynolds and Baby Goose get in a fight, and Baby Goose going to look like a little boy in there getting
So what movie?
beat around by Ryan Reynolds.
What movie, Ryan Reynolds, is your ideal physique?
That's a great question, Mike. Deadpool is obviously he's a superhero, right? So
Yeah.
he's like shredded for that. But I'm going to go with a surprising answer. Maybe it's recency bias, but it's Free Guy. Because in Free Guy, the new movie.
No, he's not shredded in that movie too, is he?
Dude, he
No, they have a
is
fake
on-
character, though.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the end of the movie where it's his face on some other giant, making the Rock look
Oh,
like a tiny guy's body.
spoilers.
Sorry. No, but so let me just say the truth here.
Dude, okay, go.
I
Do it.
watched this movie,
Uh-huh.
and he is known in this movie for just wearing a blue shirt. He's just got a blue shirt on.
Yes.
That's it.
Spoiler.
Sorry. And the whole movie, front to back, all I could think of the whole time is, damn, he looks good. Like, I couldn't believe, I couldn't even wrap my head around how he's older than me. He's 44.
That's
and
where
I'm
I
like,
was upset.
I'm so upset. And he's funny, and he's got good.
I got
Okay,
you.
someone's in love.
I am in love with Ryan Reynolds. I am 100%
I do not have a problem with this.
guilty as charged.
I would go for the Paul Giamatti beach bod.
Ooh, I can achieve that.
I think you can get there.
I could. Yeah, I mean that's more my cup of tea.
Or
But
the guy from Lady in the Water with just the giant arm.
just works out one side.
Just work out one side of the body for the.
Wait, is that true?
No,
I've never seen that movie.
it's a
I mean-
character in the movie.
I understand that, but there's a character in a movie, and all he does is work out one side of his body.
Yeah, but then it comes into play during the very nifty M. Night Shyamalan ending,
But what
where
is
they
this-
only need one side of his body.
What is the shtick? Like
The
that's
shtick
not
It
a,
just works
The
one.
sh-
He
the
just does
shtick is
curls.
he just does curls with one arm.
but this
So-
is not a comedy, right?
I think maybe his other arm was hurt. I really do. I think maybe
Okay,
his
well,
other arm was
that's
hurt.
fine. That makes far.
I think his other
that
arm was
makes
hurt.
so much more sense.
Well, let's look that up because I remember this movie being really silly and dumb, and part of this is the fact that there's a guy who just worked out one arm.
Because that's absurd. That can't be real.
Well, again,
Look, this is just a little too deep. We'll research.
okay.
Now,
Mike, do you have a contribution?
the problem is 12 months. I mean, you have to decide which way are you going. Are you going lean or are you going bulky?
Bautista.
Yeah, like it's because clearly any feller of our age group. I mean, Ryan Reynolds notwithstanding, that's a good pick. But any guy our age, that means that at some point they probably saw the movie Fight Club. And
man.
and Brad Pitt in Fight Club
Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
it's impossible. Like it is an unattainable goal to hope that you can actually look like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. And I've heard celebrities talk about how they went to their trainers and say, I want to look like Brad Pitt from Fight Club, and they essentially said, it's not going to happen.
I want $1 trillion. Your turn. I mean,
Because if you're going lean, that's how you go.
yeah.
If you're going big, I mean, if you're going big, I'm not a like Arnold big. I've never wanted to be that.
The Rock big.
Yeah.
John Cena.
I've never wanted to be that huge where all of a sudden your head just like the proportion of your body to your head, things just start looking a little sideways. But you could go with Hemsworth as Thor.
Ooh.
Like
That's not bad.
That's a good amount of buff.
Every
good-
now and then he pushes that limit.
Of too much?
I mean, I've seen some pictures, I think, for this upcoming Thor.
Oh, no, is he super jacked?
He is.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
not Fat
I was
Thor?
like, is this not? Yeah, it's not Fat Thor. This is. I think they mixed up the role. I think he thinks he's playing Hulk because he looked like a giant.
Matt from the website, is it okay to roll up the sleeves of your dress shirt at a job interview?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Now, are we talking just like the?
It's not 1944. You can roll up your sleeves.
You should roll up your sleeves.
Hold on. Because in my head, I think I'm thinking something different than you guys. Are you talking long sleeve?
Oh yes, we are talking long sleeve. If it's a short sleeve button
Oh,
up,
yeah. What was the actual
'Cause-
question in your mind, Al?
I was thinking long sleeves.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Then
too.
of course, easily.
Now, if you're rolling up a short sleeve to be like a fake tank top, you got a problem.
Well, you can't
or
go-
it's 1920s and you got a pack of cigarettes up in there. You know,
you
like
can't go fake tank top. But like, I have some other shirts where the sleeves are just too long. Like they go down to like my elbows. So
one
I
of those
got
baseball T-shirt type.
sort of. No. It's not a 3/4, but it's just these shirts happen to have long sleeves, and they're too long. So I have to roll them up.
I wouldn't wear it to the interview. I mean, let me ask you this, Mike. Do you really like those shirts, or do you feel like these shirts gotta have dumb sleeves?
Well, I like them, but they have dumb sleeves. It's a combination. I need a tailor. Can you bring a T-shirt into a tailor and say, I need these sleeves hemmed up?
Okay, new great question. Look, I've got a body problem right now, and I have looked for like
Can you wear a parka to an interview?
I've looked for like a tailor for T-shirts because I think that would be great to get a T-shirt that comfortably fits, and I've got a unique body size, which is is got the
You're
belly.
running into the tailor T-shirt part of life.
Yeah, I mean this is my world. So if anybody out there knows a good tailored T-shirt company,
no.
let me know.
This is the same as the blood test coming back positive. We don't want to give you this information.
Yeah, I know, because then I don't fix anything, but I'll bet it'd be comfy. Tailored T-shirt.
Could you add a little something in the belly area to this
Yeah.
T-shirt?
It's always tight around the belly, so if you could fix that. Yeah, so I personally, if I had tailored T-shirts, I'd wear the T-shirt to an interview. I'd say, look how good I look
And you'd
in
say,
this
would you
T-shirt.
mention it's tailored?
Yo, for sure. I'm not wearing a tailored T-shirt.
It's tailored.
In the words of Job, I'd be, this is a $100 shirt. Come on.
I see you noticing my T-shirts.
I had the belly taken out a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
I
Can you take this out, sir? I only take things in.
I got to let the button breathe.
Oh, my goodness.
But to dial back to, I mean, I'm sure that who asked this question?
You can roll your sleeves up.
Yes, if you have
just nail the interview.
Matt from the website. Yes, a long sleeve button up T-shirt with sleeves rolled says, I am taking this interview serious, but I'm confident about myself and I'm here to party.
And I say I like to party. If you're going to a place and they like, we would have hired you, but you rolled up your sleeves. You don't want to work there.
All right, one more. Moochie from the website. I have a sister-in-law who is very frugal and very vocal about how much she saves on everything. And one of those things are subscription services.
Oh, no.
The problem is she is constantly asking to use our logins. And when I asked my wife if maybe we could just split it with her so we can both save, she says we can't ask her to do that because we would already be purchasing the subscription anyways. Am I wrong in wanting to go halvesies with us?
This is great.
Now, real quick, before we dive into this great question, is it a coincidence that he's worried about asking for money from the sister, and this is coming in from Moochie from the website?
There is not a coincidence.
Is there a nickname problem here because this guy's used to getting a little from you?
This is immediately where my brain goes. Okay, if I have a family member and I know that things are their life situation is, it would be tough for them to have all the subscriptions, which, again, remember at the top of the show I was saying we think we want everything and we think we know what we want, and you're like, I don't want to pay for cable. I want to pay for just the channels I want. And now we have to subscribe to 80,000 different platforms. What we are at our own demise here. We have no one else to blame but ourselves for the situation. But if I know they're in a situation where they cannot subscribe to 80,000 platforms, and I want to lend a hand, and they want to Moochie off of that password, that's fine. But if you come to me and you are bragging about how much money you save and how frugal and oh, I did this. I'm so incredible at saving money. Look how great I am. And you're mooching off of my back? That password is changed immediately. And then I cannot wait for that moment when someone gets the text message saying, hey, I tried to log in. Something's wrong. I can't get in.
Hard, though.
The free trial expired. I mean, this is a great.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, you just let him know, dude. I'm so happy you were using this with.
What is it? Your free trial?
Yeah,
now?
your free trial has expired. Now the rates are still great savings. You're saving 50% after the free trial. Yeah, you could split this, but you want to give them the taste. I would offer it for free for first, and then yank that rug out about 30 days in.
Send an invoice.
Yes.
From Moochie.
Look, you can save way more if you package multiple subscriptions.
That's right.
Too.
That's right. If you want Apple Plus and Netflix and Hulu, I'll give you a 60% discount.
They're doing some stuff to try to eliminate that even more, aren't they?
The password sharing?
Didn't Netflix do some stuff there? I think that they were.
I think it's happening.
Yeah.
They encouraged it at the beginning. Because they were like Jason, they just wanted you to get a taste.
Mm-hmm. Pulling that rug.
Shall we draft?
Yes.
The Spitballers Draft.
Well, we've done the Major League Baseball, National Basketball Association, and National Football League mascot drafts. And here we are, circling around to the NHL. So we are
Stupid
drafting.
name.
Yeah, go ahead, Jason.
It's a stupid name. The NHL should not be the NHL. It should be the IHL. Because I was realizing as I was looking through this that it's called the National Hockey League. And it is 100% not national. It is
I wouldn't say it's 100% not national.
What do you mean it's not
Most teams are from the United States.
They have a team literally called the Canadians.
Right.
Now, at what point?
Well, I'm just saying, I thought you meant 100% proportion or something.
But isn't this binary? Like, The second you start including a different nation,
I don't know.
I think now you're international.
I think Andy has a point here because I'm thinking about the National Basketball Association. They got the Toronto Raptors. I don't have beef with it shouldn't be the IBA.
No.
That would be like, isn't that
Irritable bowel?
Yes, exactly. That's the Irritable Bowel Association.
I am a member of the Irritable Bowel Association,
But
and I'm on the board.
How many teams are Canadian in hockey? Do you know, Andy? I know
Not
you,
at the top of I mean, probably 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's too many.
It's 7.
That's a quarter of the league.
Is it?
I have it in front of me, so
Oh,
yes.
yeah, 6 or 7. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's the International Hockey League. So we'll be drafting IHL mascots today.
There are a lot of them.
In a battle royale to the death.
Yeah, there's the battle royale, so we're back into the Coliseum, right? Now, unfortunately, when I was browsing these team names, there were a lot that I thought would do very well in a water situation. So that's concerning. But Mike, you get to pick first.
Not only do we have a problem with the water situation, a lot of these are like if these are not physical things. These are very ethereal. These are concepts.
I like the selection, but I'd like this Coliseum to be half water, half earth. Frankly,
Fantastic.
it's right on the coast.
No,
Are you in?
Yes.
Oh,
no.
no.
I'm. Thank you so
You
much.
just gave him the 101.
Thank you so much for adjusting the parameters of this fight because we're on the coast. Perfect. My first pick will now never ever lose power because I will be taking the Carolina Hurricanes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you needed.
okay.
That would have been one where I think they're the 101 because the Hurricane's kind of a big deal. And yeah,
I would say they're up there, but I will not succumb to a hurricane.
You won't.
No, not when I am a mythical sea monster used to living in the wild tides of the ocean, and I create the hurricanes. I'm a kraken.
It was my second pick.
I was hoping that somehow you guys missed the Seattle Kraken being
Oh,
one of the NHL teams.
not this crack staff over here.
I thought
We're
this-
up to date on
yeah,
our
Mr.
energy.
Hawaii Volcanoes over there. Yeah, I was hoping that would be my sneaky final pick, and that's actually why I baited the Coastal Coliseum, and now it has come back to bite me.
Well, yeah. Now you're fighting a kraken and a hurricane.
Yeah, good luck.
Well, this stinks. So I am I'm on the coast, right? And I've got a Kraken, and I need.
You don't have a kraken.
Well, no, I've got a Kraken
You've
to
got
deal
a
with,
kraken.
Yeah.
and
nice.
I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it with some sharks.
Okay.
So I mean, the plurality of sharks against the Kraken is all I can hope
So
for.
all we got to do is just stay on the coast side of the Coliseum.
Yeah, I mean there's something to be said about surviving on the land side.
Now, it was a bold choice by Seattle that they didn't go plural. There's like,
Well, there's only one kraken.
is there?
Oh yeah.
Is that the plural of Kraken? Kraken?
Oh,
Because there's
good.
a lot. There are. Why am I asking that question?
is this a moose situation?
It could
a
be.
fish?
What is the plural of kraken?
How is it
It's
not?
got to be Kraken.
It's krakens.
Okay.
Oh.
Or kraken. Okay, both work. So this could very, very well be. I've got tons of kraken out there.
So I'll go sharks,
Okay.
and then this is really hard because everything you guys have drafted this far, I can't counterpunch on land because you're not on land. You're a storm.
Yeah,
You're a Kraken,
try and punch my storm.
and then I've got some sharks, and so nobody's on land. So I feel like if I put something on land, there's going to be an issue. So I'm not going to do that. I'm staying in the air with the lightning.
Oh.
I'm going with the lightning.
I was
Okay.
hoping the combo. I was just gonna be.
No, your hurricane has got no lightning in it
That's right.
whatsoever.
That's right. I got wind.
All right. Okay.
Still
I'll tell you
powerful.
what. I am going to also stay off the land. I want to just simply be dropping bombs. I can fly
Ooh.
over the clouds, over the lightning, over the hurricane, and I will take the Jets.
I was thinking
the
that would-
Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah.
Checks
You almost said
notes.
the New York Jets.
Yes.
I was
So-
thinking you'd avoid that
So
because
you're
of the hurricane.
yeah. So
and the lightning.
your jets are flying into the hurricane.
Over.
He thinks he's going up above.
Oh, you're going over it.
over the hurricane.
Does that mean you're over the lightning as well?
Oh, for sure. I know I can get over the lightning. Not positive Googling about the hurricane. Can you fly over a hurricane?
All right, you look that up.
Mike, you've got a couple of picks.
I know
Are you
my-
going to be the first land creature?
I know my first pick.
Yeah, I'm back, baby.
You can fly
yes,
over
it is
one?
possible to overfly.
I love
guess,
the way his
yeah.
Google searches always end up, no, yes.
Yeah, and it seems obvious now that you can fly over a hurricane. But
Yeah, try being accurate with your bomb drops
Yeah.
through a hurricane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're heat-seeking missiles, man.
So my first of my back-to-back picks, we're gonna go. We gotta get biblical on these people.
Oh, no.
And look,
Oh, no.
in the Bible, there's just one. But in this,
But in New Jersey, it's plural.
in New Jersey, there are many. So I will be taking the Devils. I'm not sure of their powers in this
Well,
particular.
when you're fighting a kraken, it's good to have a mythical creature.
So I will take the Devils.
Dang it.
In the Bible, there's one. In New Jersey, it's plural. That is fantastic.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, was that your first or your second
That
pick?
was my first.
Oh, so you've got the Hurricanes and the Devils?
That
All right.
that is correct.
Is the hurricane going to hurt everybody, including your own team?
Oh yeah, It's,
You're wrecking everything?
honestly, we could have. You could have just ended the match.
Yeah, I don't know
Everyone
how to
has died
stop
in a
the
hurricane.
We just got to wait it
You
out,
need-
right?
you need,
That's
like,
the only way.
You need some salt.
Oh, that's just pour some salt on it.
And then for my other one, I feel like, this is almost like a combo. So I'm taking my New Jersey Devils, and I'm magnifying their power. This is, it's just going to be real
no.
strong, but I'm taking the Calgary Flames,
Yes.
baby.
I was worried about. I wanted to take the Flames, but I was afraid I'd give you superpowers.
The problem is with the Flames is you've got
You do have the water right
You've got
there.
the hurricane putting out the flames.
No, not these flames. Not these devil-powered flames.
All right.
Good
okay.
luck.
Mike's got his devil flames. You're up.
Okay. Man. Okay. So now I feel like we're getting to a little bit of
We're in the nitty-gritty now.
a dicey situation where we've really avoided land for the most part. I mean, I don't know the rules on Devils here, but there's not
Water Devils.
not a lot of things.
Can the Devils swim? What's
The Westchester Water Devils.
You're just drafting who to die now.
No, oh,
Ooh.
give me a break. My Kraken and my Jets. This is a
No,
done deal.
now.
Well, now I will draft my distraction. You'll be fighting them.
That's what I.
You'll be fighting them on the ground while I sacrifice them with my missiles. Say sorry, Predators. You did good,
okay.
but I am going to take the Nashville Predators, the only hockey team I have ever seen in person. I guess that's not true because
You
they were
haven't
playing a game, so they had to be playing another team, right? Just by the law of NHL. What team were they playing? Do you remember, either of you? You guys were with
I
me.
don't remember.
No,
Yeah.
I
All right,
don't.
so I really
But
only
love
saw one.
The only team.
So still the only team that I have seen in person, the Nashville Predators.
Which, I mean, is the Predators. I mean, this could be a whole gamut.
Oh, I hope
I mean,
so.
you've got raccoons.
I mean, the whole.
What attacking trash? Is trash prey now?
I guess they're not predators, are
Does
they?
that mean I get humans? I mean,
The ultimate
ultimate
apex predator.
predators.
All right, so look, we've been in the water quite a bit. There's predators. They're just roaming the land with the devils.
They're spiraling in the air.
And look, I'm gonna move from the terrestrial to the celestial.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what the value is going to be, but I got more than one of them. I've got the Stars. I'm going with the Dallas Stars.
Okay.
So I think they could be falling.
Super far away.
Yeah, they're very, very far
No.
away.
These are falling.
They're not the shooting stars.
They're
Are
not.
they the shooting
Well, they're
stars?
washing out that hurricane.
No, they're
Just
lighting the way.
I see the twinkle.
Wait a
I
minute.
see the twinkle up in the
I'm
sky.
just, this is just for aesthetics?
Yeah, oh, it's great. It looks beautiful. It's a nighttime fight.
I mean, if you could see through my clouds.
I imagine.
Right, that's
like
true.
me.
The hurricane completely blocks out these stars.
That's like you saying the Kraken's over there. It doesn't get to come and be in here.
Mm.
The stars are there.
the stars
Okay.
are there.
The stars are there. I could see them clear as
I'm wondering if I need to pivot to like
Now, are these
stars of Broadway.
Are these like Hollywood stars?
I might have to
get Ryan
pivot.
Reynolds, man. Dude's jacked. He is ready for a fight.
Everything comes back to Ryan Reynolds.
That's right.
Well, shoot. I'm going to have to stick with it. And then my final pick. Man. Some difficult choices here.
Yes.
And it's hard after what you guys have selected to feel like I am picking something good.
I like hearing that.
Am I allowed to take back the stars?
Yeah, let's move forward, man.
All right.
You can make a wish on them, though.
Oh,
They're yours.
Ooh, okay.
So we'll allow it.
Well, I have to get Royal.
Get Jiminy Cricket in here.
Oh,
You got yourself a team.
I'm going to have to get Royal here, and so I will go with the Knights. I will bring the Knights
Yes,
in.
okay.
They're
That's,
wearing armor. I could have gone Kings, but
Sure.
it's like the Kings don't fight all the time. The Knights are fighting.
King never fights.
No, the Kings just like chilling.
Yeah, I almost I know, Mike, you still could pick. I'm going to say one that I'm not drafting ahead of yours. I don't
Okay.
think you'll take it, but similar to the Kings, I was like, Senators cause a lot of war, so
Oh my gosh.
maybe I could take
Ottawa?
but instead, and I'm very happy this one came back to me because I know Mike would take it. I'm pretty confident he likes the hurricane-esque, the flame, the things that you can't really necessarily kill. I'm going to take the avalanche.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to take the avalanche and just
That's such a great thing with the
That's-
fire.
cover
Yeah, that's a good
this
one.
up. And I don't know how you beat an avalanche. Similar to I don't know how you beat a hurricane.
Well, the
or
avalanche
stars.
only has one shot, though.
That's-
I mean, if you climb
yeah.
out of it, it's over. You don't
Yeah.
get unlimited avalanche. You get one big avalanche.
That's fair. It's
We're
a
going
huge-
back up.
Huge
But the flames
avalanche.
are probably gone at this point.
Yeah. Try to keep a.
You
try
may
to keep a-
impede your Kraken from getting to land, though.
Oh, Kraken is gigantic. He would climb
How
that
big
avalanche.
How big is a Kraken?
He's got to be.
he has no idea.
3 miles wide. He's that big.
All right, Mike, you are our final pick today.
All right. So there's two I'm looking at. One is really silly.
Oh, no.
Oh, and I don't know if I want to be
Silly?
That'd be that silly. No, I got to. I'll save that pick for the ending here. And look, when there's a bunch of high speed winds, you're talking. These are hurricane force winds. Very dangerous. Objects are just flying through the air. What if there was a bunch of buffalo sabers just flying through the air at random,
You want to know what's funny? Is
just taking people
just
out?
tons. So you're just a chaos.
There's just a bunch of swords just
Flying.
just flying.
swirling in the air.
Yes.
What's funny is the Buffalo Sabres and the Buffalo Bills, both of them come from a city. The city name is Buffalo. But
Right.
don't both of them use buffaloes in their
Yes.
logos?
Yes,
they
they
have
do.
buffaloes in the logos, but buffaloes aren't the mascot. So you don't get the buffaloes.
So they're ashamed up there. They're ashamed of their team names.
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean-
Swords and what was Bill
Well,
again?
otherwise-
Barbershop Quartet?
But then it would have to be the Buffalo, which
Ooh, Buffaloes.
Buffalo.
What was the funny one, Mike, that you wanted to say? Because we're done now. I have the Sharks, Lightning, Stars, and Knights.
So-
Jason has Kraken, Jets, Predators, Avalanche.
I thought about if my team was trending in a bad direction, and I really I had to protect myself, and I had no other way to do it. I thought, how else am I going to do this if other than making everybody else really, really sad? And I just draft the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
That's funny.
man.
And I get my man BB King out there just making everyone feel really bad about their life situation.
There was something funny in my head about drafting the Penguins and having them just waddle out onto the Coliseum and look around and be like,
They could handle the avalanche.
the Avalanche would work well.
Yeah, they'd turn it into a slide. Be like, look at me.
What did we learn today?
Well, let's conclude this episode. I learned that Jason has sought out the professional services of a T-shirt tailor.
That's true. I know what Mike has learned. Mike has learned that Hollywood is not.
Yeah, I don't think I actually learned that or not, but I learned about space toilets.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I also learned
Just
that
took the Dyson up right to the rectum.
I learned that for some reason we put poop on the moon instead of into outer space.
You got to balance the weight, man. They had to put space rocks in, so we needed to put our
This
rocks.
was a
What if
race.
that's what causes the moon to hit us, is the extra weight.
Something to think about for next time. Take care, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.